Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my hero build series. I am so excited because I'm finally playing a Narbash today. I was not expecting to play him, so come along with the ride while I try out my very first Narbash build. It's a Tanky Fighter build. I'm Sylphin, by the way, if you are new. Oh, what an intro. I'm just so excited to be playing him. I wasn't expecting to play him. I had a Grim build lined up, but these guys were so awesome to let me play. So huge shout out to Freed Gamer 8448, Sweet Smegma, Algae Lugo, and a Tag Collector. Huge shout out to them. So why am I doing a Tanky Mana Fighter build? Simply because I'm feeling like I took a look at his abilities. The cooldowns aren't actually that bad. They're not that bad, and while they would certainly be very good with cooldown reduction, because I mean they're like 18 seconds, 12 seconds, stuff like that. So I mean 40% down from that is actually really quite good. Like, you know, you're going to be able to do it pretty good. So, you know, you really shouldn't have... anyways, taking down that cooldown to, like, you know, 8 seconds, 9, 10 seconds is pretty awesome. Definitely something to consider when, you know, you're making a build. I decided, though, to go for a mana build. Instead of doing the cooldown reduction, we are going for a heavy mana build here, which I now realize doesn't have that many mana cards. So, kind of forgot about that, to be honest with you. Wow, okay. So this is going to be a very, a very tanky fighter. Very tanky fighter build. Not much mana, to be honest with you. So the very first ability there that I went with was his E ability, simply just because, oh, here we go. Let's see if we can make something happen here. I don't think I'm going to be able to really do anything. Let's stun this steal. Do I get the last hit? No, I don't. Very nice job indeed in there. So the very first ability, because we were there in the jungle getting that red camp, I did go for our E ability. That is his health aura. Song of My People, it's a toggled ability, and you you toggle it to grant 6 health regen to everybody around you, using mana every second while you do. So, interesting. As you can see, it's very mana hungry here. Hopefully, the only mana upgrades I do get here in the this deck is enough. It's only going to be 2 basic mana upgrades, so kind of forgot about that. So yeah, like I said, this is now going to be instead a just a tanky fighter, because there really isn't going to be that much in the build. Whoopsie! So let's we'll see how much he works here as the tanky fighter. Last ability we went for here was his March. Grants Narbash nearby allies 160 max movement speed for 3 seconds with a 19-second cooldown. That will obviously get less the more you upgrade it. So let's see here. Going with our right click increases the damage quite a bit, 50%, increases the stun duration, and the reduces the cooldown reduction, or reduces the cooldown. So that's pretty damn strong. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to upgrade that, actually, to be honest with you, because that increases the stun duration and the reducing the cooldown, that is too strong to ignore here in the early game, so I'm definitely going to have to get that here and try to focus on these last hits. I'm not doing a very good job, so definitely need to just be selective here with my attacks. There we go. Getting a little bit better. So his basic attack speed is pretty slow. Definitely feeling like this damage here that we are going to build along the way. Not going... maybe it's not really going to be all that great, because the only damaging abilities here is going to be his ultimate and his right click. Everything else, not so much. So, dang it. So, I don't know. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. When we did, my very first build with the Fae was actually a caster build, and with that hero, with the Fae, I discovered that, you know, she, in the end game, she definitely started to drop off in the damage. She really couldn't be as, you know, as successful a caster as somebody like Gideon or Howitz in the end game. So, I mean, that makes sense. She is a support caster, so I wouldn't be surprised with that. I'm missing these last hits quite a bit, and that's really starting to hinder my progression here. Again, I missed that one as well. So his ultimate, definitely really, really cool. Crash Bang Boom, a deafening ruckus AoE that knocks off enemies and applies a 200 max movement speed slow. Deals 405 physical damage over 3 seconds. When I saw that, I was very, very much surprised at just exactly how much damage that seems to do here just at level 5. So I'm just gonna see what I can do here to the steel. I feel like our ultimate comboed with our right click could definitely be quite the force here, but I'm going to have to retreat here. Go back and get these first 6 card points. I really, really love this Challenger skin. They really did a good job with him. So, very first card, like always, we are getting here the upgraded ward here, the Guardian's ward. I want that health, and I also want that fully upgraded bonus. So, definitely going to go ahead here and get our first cards here. So Minor Strike, Lesser Health, and Minor Strike. This Lesser Health combined with the 100 health there is going to be actually... Oh, shoot. Oh, that was just the E. Okay. Woo! Just the E. I thought that was my ultimate. So, yes, so that 200 health is going to be actually really quite strong here in the early game. I mean, as you can see, that's 4-5 basic attacks here in the early game, so you're going to be able to sustain a fair amount with just that small little upgrade there. It's going to help. It's going to help quite a bit. It's going to really be quite effective here. It's going to scale well in this early game, and we do get those wards. So I don't think I can help you much there. Rampage. I wasn't paying attention there. I don't think we had enough time. So here, we're going to try our Q. This is the movement speed. This is the movement speed. Yeah, so there we go. I'm going to use actually my ultimate here. Not much I could do there. Let's see if I can do this and try to run away, but not much. That ward, we weren't paying attention to the meme map, so that is what we get there. Very much high amount of rotation here from the enemy team. Doing a good job there. I hesitated there with a few of my abilities because, again, just getting used to which ones are which here. I'm going to go for upgrading my E, just to try to keep people a little bit alive, a little bit more here. I have to remember that I'm not as tanky as I want to be here just yet in the early game. So there's a good amount of damage. Look at that, 67 here. Going to really help with our basic attacks. Getting a good amount here. Can I make anything happen? I could maybe rotate left lane here. I think, well, they know that my Iggy and Scorch here is coming on this way, but okay. Thought that Narbash was going in as well for that enemy, so let's, I'm going to rotate left lane here, see if I can make anything happen on this Gideon. Now, what should I do? Should I go and actually come in from, you know, right in front with my Grim, or come in from behind here like this, and of course just completely yeah, so wow, that was a complete fail. Really not much happened. It definitely did have a ward, I'm going to assume here, and was able to catch us. So now we are forced here to pressure this tower for sure, but we don't necessarily know where the enemy is. That hurt. So let's here give our this. Let's actually stun this Chimera. So then we can use our movement speed aura to get our players out. Let's see, there is a steal here, we do know, and the whole of the entirety of the enemy team is over here. No, they're not. The Narbash is all the way over there in the right lane, so definitely need some mana, ladies and gentlemen. That was a huge oversight to this deck here. Just focused there on getting the very tanky fighter focus, so hopefully we can do this. Careful mid lane there. Yeah, so let's rotate mid lane. Let's see what we can make happen here. The Aegean Scorch is coming. Is he? Hopefully this Sparrow knows? No. Or Sparrow the Fae, sorry. Nope, not much. Alright, so I'm going to be right back. Let's go spend these 4 card points. Not really making much happen here. I'd like to be a little bit more aggressive, but that's it. So we're going to get the Circlet of Health. Now, this is the only source of our mana. Look at all this mana. So, I mean, it's not really going to be much, but it is. So I decided to... keep pressing keys here when I'm going off. Why the Circlet of Health? Just to amplify that the effect of our E, not amplify, but just add to it, so that we're always having that that aura, that passive healing. Well, not, it's active healing actually. So we can just be a little bit more better here on our focus. So here's the Fae. You know what? Should I be aggressive? Yeah, let's be a little bit aggressive here. Let's do this. I'm going to knock this steal here. I'm going to use my ultimate, see what we can do. Let's see if this is enough. No, not too much, but let's see here. I'm going to pop my E, actually. Ooh, very nice. No, wasn't able to secure that kill. We really needed to secure that kill. We really did, because that was just a waste of our time, waste of resources. And it looks like they're back here to secure this lane. So, again, really not making the plays happen. We need that card power to really make something happen here. The Fae and Narbash, arguably not very controlling composition here with the AoE business and the slows from the Fae, but where is the damage going to be? Where is the like true sustain? Like, well, I mean, Muriel has her shields, which I guess is what I'm trying to go for here, but c'est la vie. So let's go this all the way here to try to save our Aegean Scorch, but overextended. Wasn't able, yeah, so overextended there. Some sarcastic good jobs, I'm assuming here. Not much I'm going to do here for this, against this Aegean Scorch, or against this Chimera, just to be a little bit annoying. So, sorry about that. There you go. Yes, definitely indeed, you overextended. Certainly here. And let's put a ward down. Not sure what we can do here, Rampage. Okay, so I guess we are doing this here. Let's use our ultimate as well. Oh, goodness. Do I have my right click? Hopefully we can finish him off, but I am dead here from this Gideon, and what a poor engagement. Very poor engagement. Not doing so great. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish off this Circlet of Health for that mana that we definitely need. Let's get this Shepherd's File, because that health regen, that aura business that we're trying to focus here, can be actually quite strong. Hopefully quite strong. And that mana regen, obviously, we are needing a lot. Alrighty, so let's see what we can do here. I'm not sure exactly what, but let's see here. We don't have this, so let's use our Q here to maybe help with the movement speed. And I'm just getting body blocked, as he is just a big, fat bugger of a hero, and these minions are very annoying indeed. So let's actually go right lane. I'm going to say coming right lane, so we can maybe make something happen here. This is Aegean Scorch. He is available, so let's see. if we can make something happen here. Here is this Gideon here, so I'm going to try to do something here. Let's get this available here. Let's go into our right click. He's going to try to get out. Wasted. Absolutely wasted. Piss. Poor job done by me here. Don't have my right click either. Misplay on the stun this Chimera. That should. Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having issues here not toggling. Toggling off my E. Very, very important. And also using my skills at the appropriate time. So let's just go right in here. Let's do some damage here. And we can use our Q, actually, to get right out, just like this. Use our mana potion as well. Maybe if we can land a good thunk here. Oh, nope. One person on. Okay, let's use our file here once it's up. And do have 3 card power. Alright, okay, let's go. Let's... Ooh, yep, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pop my E here. Do this. Undo my E now. I'm going to hopefully get out of here in time before this tower. Can I get the last hit? Oh, not quite. Oh, I do. Do I? I don't know. So, okay, there we go! Holy smokes, what a game. What a play. 3 card power, almost to next level, but we should probably go back here and utilize this, get some health and some more mana. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, definitely feel like I'm kind of all over the place here. Trying to figure him out, right? Just trying to figure out this character and kind of see how it is. The next card, interesting card here. That mana regen, I did kind of forget about it, but that just a little bit of health. 0.3 mana regen here on this Quartz Blade. If I was to change this up here, I wanted to go here for these 2 strikes and greater health. I would use this card now to get instead some of the mana regen. Definitely should have got some mana regen, maybe instead of this health, you know. So that definitely a change here that we will do after this game is over. 3 card power before we could get back there in the fray. So instead, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for... You know what, I'm not saying like we really need this help. Like, of course we can use it, but if we stack mana, maybe that would actually be better here. I'm going to go for some greater health here. Let's start getting that tanky train started, because all the next cards are going to be those growth, damage, and tanky cards. This Chimera is definitely done for, so let's, you know, hit him up here. And do I get the kill? Yes, I do. Very nicely done there. That ultimate is very, very powerful to secure those kills. I just have to make sure, though, as I discovered earlier there with that Gideon, that you simply use it at the appropriate time. You know, you don't want to waste it, and that not really utilize that the knock-up of it. Just, yeah, make sure you don't waste it. It was definitely wasted there on that Gideon. I knew that he was going to teleport, so I'm not exactly sure what, you know, I was using that right click for. So yeah. So let's go here, defend mid lane. I want a rotation by my friendly heroes here, but you know what? Let's go in. Let's do it. There we go. There's a stun. Finish him off quickly. There we go. That is what we want here. Here's the increased movement speed. Let's go in. Use our E here. Use nope. I don't have a follow-up from my friendly team. Okay, so it looks like we're dead. Looks like we are dead. Come on here. Where is the... Okay, she's... Oh, God. I really need to work on keeping an eye on the minimap as well. Especially in an engagement like that. You really cannot forget about the team that you're with. So, like, could be really juicy bait here. So So yeah, let's go here. Let's do this into my E, although nope, nothing happened. So wonderful stun there on the friendly team, and yeah, so piss poor decision making there. I just gave him the kill. Looks like your ultimate can be interrupted. Not sure exactly what did it. Narbash did have his stun, but he just used it there. So I don't know what canceled that. Can you cancel your ultimate? Maybe. Hopefully I didn't. Alright, here is a good good use of his ultimate there. Me being stupid. There's a nice pick there. We go. Now we can go in here. Finally, let's use our E here to try to heal this rampage of ours. And looks like we definitely got that tower, but they will be getting our left tower. So we can simply just continue this push, because we can get 2 towers for their 1. That is much better than they. So let's use our E here. Do have the whole team here. So let's keep going. If they don't respond, they really need to. So put down a ward. That doesn't really recoup. Not really good placement. So I don't have mana, but I do have that file. So we could certainly maybe wait for this. Okay, let's go in. Let's actually use our... Ooh, nope. Okay, use our E here. Use our health potion and our file here for that health regen. Oh, very close there. And now we have to definitely retreat. Let's use our Q here for this. Oh no. Let's try to do this here. Try to block here for our Faye. Look at that nice blocking of those auto attacks. No, just retreat. I can't save you all. Oh. I don't have my this here either. So just gonna have to do this. Stop it. Steel, stop it. Oh, God! Get out of here! Oh, come on. Body block. But I'm going to just die. Did the Faye die? Where does she go? Where is she? I have no idea. And looks like I'm going to pay for it. Should have just let her die and get out of here. So, just let your friendly team die. They are not stupid enough, but not aware enough of what's going on. Just let them die. I shouldn't have done that. My bad here. 3 card points, very close to getting 6. There we go. We have 6. I'm going to finish this off with 2 strikes. So we really need to get into this. These tanky cards here. So let's look at the enemy team. Always do your analysis. Energy, physical damage it is. Spiked bone plate here. I really like this shepherd's file, so I'm actually going to keep that. Let's keep our mana potion because we can turn mana into health. So simply going to go with this spiked bone plate. Definitely getting this 4 points less steel guard and 2 these beta guards as well. The health can come later on when we run out of our spiked bone plates and go into the energy damage cards. We can simply just primarily upgrade health onto those as well. So let's see if we can make anything happen here with our rampage. I think he's going for a pretty fighter build. Yeah, he's going a little bit tanky fighter here with the spiked bone plate. So let's see if he can catch these guys, secure them until I can get there, and I can certainly help secure kills there, but doesn't look like it. There we go. We get a 1-person pick here. There we go. And he is done for. Very nice pick here. We could split push, but I'm going to let the Rampage split push. He's a much better split pusher than I certainly can be. So let's go here into the mid lane, try to make something happen. Could certainly put a ward here and come in from behind. So let's do exactly that. Oh, but I don't get there just quite in time. So actually, okay. No, they're not going to secure the kill there on that Sparrow. I could have communicated a little bit better here. Actually, let's attack left lane. The Faye, yeah, so I'm going to come over here, help my Rampage. What are you doing, Rampage? Ugh. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what he was doing at all. So now, what do we have to do? Help with the Fae, I guess. Alrighty, let's see if we can make anything happen. Let's use our E here a little bit. Heal up our friendlies here. Let's use our file to give us mana health regen. Let's actually do this. Try to block the these arrow shots just a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a stalemate here. We need somebody to make something happen. I'm not sure. It's going to probably come from this steel choosing to engage. What I can do actually though is use my right click there, just get a little bit of damage out on the field. Not sure if that was really the smartest thing ever here. We do have that ward to protect us against that, but let's retreat here. If this Fae doesn't retreat, I am not saving her. I learned my lesson. Okay, good. Good. She learned her lesson. She's going to make it out just fine. Okay, stalemate there on the tower. Very, very nice here. Yeah, so let's attack left lane. Go and get that rampage. Rampage. Chimera. Goodness. Alright, let's see how much we can be a nuisance here to this Chimera. Hello, oh my god! Are you serious? That was one of the most embarrassing things I have ever recorded. Ooh, yes, I dare you to use it. And I'm gonna focus on you. Yeah, baby. Let's use our E here. Let's pop our file. Holy smokes! How did this get like this? What? Okay. Well, that Gideon either did much more damage than we thought. Okay, so we definitely need to be tanky. That is the lesson here. Definitely the lesson here. Definitely really needing this guard here. That Gideon, I think we can focus down pretty quickly, simply because it'll be just a prime target for our stuns, and will really be affected by our ultimate. He can simply just, you know, escape from it with his E, but hopefully we can just kill him before he does that, so that the rest of this team, we can really focus here on getting that good amount of resistance against all of that damage. Alrighty, there's the stun train there, totally annihilating that Chimera and call it a complete waste once again for my ultimate, and we can't secure the kill here on this steel, though we will have the stun train there on the steel. Come on, finish him off. Thank you. And this should provide us the opportunity to kill this Gideon as well. I will cut him off here in the jungle. Boo! There we go. Stun train. There's stun train. Come on, Rampage. There we go. Very nicely done. Now, what we can do is attack right lane, push down this tower quite a bit, and do exactly that. So here's the red buff. I have to save that here for this Iggy and Scorch, and push up this right lane for sure. Attack right lane. Definitely need to get a tower for this. We can't let this go unannounced here. So definitely feeling like some... Oh man, that Sparrow hurts. She hits like a truck. Holy smokes. What a build. Let's stun her, get a little bit of damage off. God, wow. Definitely need to get to group up here and take down this tower. Misplay by our friendly team for sure. I mean, yeah, we could have gone for that inhibitor, but not really. I don't think that would have worked. So I very much could go hard in on this Sparrow, but I'm not sure if this. Okay, yeah, here we go. This might be it. So let's use our ultimate here. And there we go. So she is dead. We do get the pick. Very nicely done. Is my ward still here? I don't think so. Let's put down a ward and try to get this, attack this right lane. Oh, but there's two enemies here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is why you need to band together here and make something happen. 3 of the enemy team. Don't think I should. There we go. Let's go and make something happen now on this Gideon right here. Don't think much is going to happen though, so... Yeah, so there's a steal coming in. I am out of mana. Pretty much, I have my E. I don't want to stay in that enemy Narbash's ultimate there. Oh, very close on the enemy Narbash in the kill with the GTFO. Let's try to stand in front of our Rampage there. Not going to work. I do have an E ready. Not for long, though. So... I'm going to have to be right back. I mean, I'm going to stay and try to be useful here. I don't have my right click. And there we go. Yup. I called for the retreat a little bit earlier, and that's exactly what we should have done. Very nice pick on that Fae. Alright. So, there you have it. Very quick turnaround from the enemy team. Exactly what I thought was going to happen, and that's why I called for that retreat quite a while earlier. So here is this Chimera. He's probably going to be able to get down this right tower. So I'm going to say defend right tower and defend mid lane. 6 card power, finally able to get some tank going on. Look at this. Celestial Guard still 2 card power. God. I don't really necessarily want to, you know, give up this Shepherd's File or this Mana Potion just to get that. So I think we are going to just have to wait, once again, wait for that to upgrade. Alright, I don't think I... Boo! Nope. That Sparrow does way too much damage. Let's try to actually go here, help out our... Holy smokes! Let's use our ultimate here. Again, it was... it wasn't interrupted, actually. It just didn't have it at all. And I'm dead. What a fantastic engagement. Love to catch those on camera. Wow. Wonderful. Okay. So that is that middle tower down. And maybe they can get the inhibitor, turn this game around. Let's see. Definitely misplay by our Rampage and Grim. Should definitely have gone to the mid lane, but that is okay. That is okay. Should be able to save our inhibitor. This Rampage, I think, is committing suicide. Yes, get the Sparrow. Yes, good. And just get out of there. Or re-engage. Okay, here's the Fae coming in. Not sure why I'm commentating this for you, but yeah, nicely done, Rampage. Oh, good. Yes, nicely done. Can we turn this around? Yes, we can. Wow, nicely done. Nicely done, team. Awesome. Well done. Very well done. 11 card points, ladies and gentlemen. We are turning into a beast. That is exactly what I want. So all of these guards here have really started to kick in. So that is exactly what I want. I'm actually going to go for another spiked bone plate. I'm going to keep the Shepherd's File. I like that health regen to nearby allies just to amplify that. Yeah, just to amplify the that healing that we are doing. We're going to get one more guard and then 2 strikes in here. I said health earlier on, but we're not doing that. We're just getting resistances. Look at how much health he already has. 3680. And we don't have like any health cards. We have this on the Guardian and the Quartz Blade, but that's it. We have a lot of health already, so getting this resistances, I think, is turning out to be exactly enough for this. So I am behind on card power, not doing the greatest job in that realm, so that is something I definitely need to work on as a player, but boy does he work well. there you guys have it. Not the greatest engagement. I was too involved there. I couldn't really think of what to say. But look at this. Not the greatest play, ladies and gentlemen. The issue with Narbash that I'm seeing is that crowd control is very strong against him. It interrupts his ultimate. His ultimate doesn't actually go off then at that point. And then, you know, it's tough. Just with that one ability. So really using your right click, your thunk to, you know, really make plays happen. It's tougher. It's tougher, but there you guys have it. Boy, what to think about him? Mana is a big issue. I forgot to build it. Definitely having issues here. Very good job by the friendly team. Call out to these guys for letting me play him. I was last pick. I asked them if I could. Huge thanks to all of these guys. Free to Gamer 8448, Sweet Smegma, LG Lugo, and Tag Collector. Huge shout out to them. Thank you guys very much for letting me play her. So here's the build, ladies and gentlemen. I called it the Tanky Fighter, but I forgot the mana part. So let's fix that. So right off the bat, you of course get your Guardian's Ward. Really, really necessary. This damage is very strong. That lesser health is going to be huge. 200 health in the early game, 4 basic attacks, right? 5 even on some heroes. So very, very strong. It scales well in the early game, so it's a great, just great card with some great grades. Next into the Circlet of Health, just because you need that mana. You really need it. Like, yeah, you just really, really need it. So there you have it. There's Circlet of Health, that unique passive, just something else, right? Something else that you can add in to that aura, that just being by your teammates helps them stay alive. So 3 basic mana that you really need. Casters really need that in the early game, and boy, does he need it. So there you guys have it. Next on the table is this Quartz Blade. What a perfect card for him. Physical damage, mana, regen, and health. Everything that we need, at least in this focus of this build, to be awesome. So this greater health was awesome. That was really good. But you know what? Let's do something different here. Let's switch out this greater health for normal health. And we'll lose a strike and instead use a 3-point. Do I have one? I don't have one. I was going to say we could do a 3-point mana regen card, but we don't have one. So what we can do here is, oh yeah, okay, no, that's okay. We're going to go for a 4-point Perfect Spark and simply reduce this strike down to a lesser strike, minor strike, right here. So there we go. We're going to keep the value the same because the math has to work out at the end. So this Perfect Spark, you know, if you are doing really well, you just happen to have 4 card points when you go back, you can get that very nicely, but the 2 health and the 1 minor strike will just make it really nice to make sure that you can use all the card points, right, available in that early mid-game, getting as much value out of them as possible. There you guys have it, that Perfect Spark. I mean, hopefully that helps. Really, hopefully that helps. I'm thinking that's not enough, to be honest with you. I'm thinking that's not enough. I'm feeling like he doesn't naturally suit damage as much as I thought. So it's still going to be a Tanky Fighter build. So, I mean, let's do this. We're going to lose the 2 health. Go in for a 1 lesser health to replace the minor strike, and we're going to go a 2 spark there. So that's going to give us more mana regen. Still keep the same card. It does have damage on it, just a small amount, and 200 health as well on the card plus the 100 on the upgrade will really help there. So there we go. Then after that is all of these all of these cards here. Spiked Bone Blades and the Thorn Green Weave. So this is where all the damage comes from here in the end. So there you guys have it. I've left them empty and just have put all of the upgrades down here so that you can more easily just fill them as you see fit. 1 4-point for either or, because you know you're going to use one of these for the main damage type, mage damage source from the enemy team, and then you go into the 3 points guards and strikes as well. So that's how you fill this out, getting 2 of well, 2 of both, but the off damage type, you just make sure to fill these with as much strikes as you possibly can. There you guys have it. There is the build. Final impressions, well, not sure. I think just like the Fae, he doesn't naturally suit damage as much as I would like. He does damage on his Funk, basic attack, which is extraordinarily slow, and his ultimate. So I don't think there's enough abilities to utilize his damage, or like any damage that you get for him, especially his basic attack. It's really quite slow. So with that said, I'm going to say that this build's pretty much bunked. I'm going to keep it, try it out maybe once more, see if maybe it works. I don't think so. So I'm going to say that he is going to be best suited as either just a tanky support. A very tanky support that has a massive amount of mana and a massive amount of health. That you just run around being this huge source of tankiness and mana, so that you can spend all of your abilities, stay in the team fights, and use all your abilities. There you guys have it. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Narbash. What do you think about this video? What do you think about this build? If you like this video, please like it. If you dislike it, please share it with the community, and of course, subscribe. If you enjoyed it, found it useful in any way, I want to do it for you in the future, so please stay tuned for that. Like always, until next time, take care.